Something that happened yesterday was Halloween.
Wow.
But this time next year around Halloween, we are going to see a new Halloween in theaters.
They're going to remake it?
They're going to continue it, kind of.
Oh, that's right, because they did remake it, didn't they?
Yeah, they
Was
did.
it any good?
Yeah, Rob Zombie remade it, and the two Rob Zombie ones were really good.
Oh, I wouldn't say the second one's that good. I think the first one's better.
The first and the second ones were really good with Jamie Lee Curtis. Those were good.
Oh yeah.
There's a problem I think with this situation this week. I'm a fan of any kind of horror movie, and Michael Myers is one of my favorites on here. My problem lies with what they're trying to do with this, and I read in an article that they said take Halloween 1 through 6 existed, real, happened. Anything 7 below, don't believe it. Didn't happen.
It's not canon anymore.
It's not in the system.
Okay, say that again.
Halloween's 1 through 6.
Yeah.
Existed. It happened.
Okay.
Or official canon.
Yeah. Anything 7 and below didn't happen.
Not Halloween 3, please.
Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Yeah, happened.
That was the worst movie I ever saw.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The best part about that was when that thing blew that lady's mouth up. Other than that, the movie was horrific.
But
yeah,
they said anything 7 below did not exist.
7 and up.
7 up.
7
up.
Yeah, 7 up. 7 up existed. 7 below didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything from So.
But that's my problem with it. It's like I like the fact that we're bringing back old franchises that worked. You know, Michael Myers worked for a reason because it worked for the creepy nostalgia feel. Like it wasn't. You know, like the blood and gore horror movies get now, where you're expecting the blood and gore to happen. This is where it's like you hear the music, the subtle tones, and then you don't know what's coming, and all of a sudden you see Michael Myers through the door with that butcher knife, just like stabbing, so like killing someone, which I thought was cool. But I don't like how they're cutting portions of the franchise and saying forget about it.
Yeah.
Well, the Rob Zombie ones were like remakes.
Yeah, they were really good though too. They were
good,
Oh,
but they wouldn't have anything to do with the first 6.
No, it was a complete reboot.
Yeah.
Everything.
And that's why Rob Zombie needs to get on par with Halloween 3 for his behalf.
Didn't he make like some kind of freaky movies?
Oh, he did. He made.
What was that? 10,000 Maniacs? Oh no.
The House of 1,000 Corpses, The Devil's Rejects.
Yeah, Devil's Rejects. That was a messed up.
Ward of Salem.
House of 1,000 Corpses was okay, but Devil's Rejects is by far one of my top 5 favorite movies of all time.
It was a gross flick, man.
House of 1,000 Corpses was an iconic classic. That was his first movie he ever made.
Yes.
And I love that movie. That is like my favorite movie. And Devil's Rejects just took it a step above it.
But House of 1,000 Corpses was like a typical 70s B-rated horror movie. Then Devil's Rejects was a really well done storyline, and everything was perfect about that movie.
But you know his best movie is 21. 31.
31?
31.
Ah.
That is his best movie.
Who made The Thing?
The Thing?
Yeah, The Thing, Big Trouble in Little China.
Not Rob Zombie. I'm not sure.
No,
Rob Zombie, another dude. But the guy who made all those monster movies.
John Carpenter?
Carpenter, that's it, man.
Yeah.
Well,
He did a movie that was really interesting. It was called Prince of Darkness. Mm-hmm. That was a jacked up flick. You see that?
I haven't, but if you have a chance to see 31, watch 31.
31.
31 is a really screwed up movie, and I love it because it gives me inspiration when screw my god, what's his name? But the main clown in the end, like the scene when he gets ready to do the kill, is this scene in my head I play when I go to haunts.
And this is Rob Zombie 231?
Yeah.
Yeah, he sits in the mirror and he just starts like talking to him. He's like, I'm not insane. I'm not insane. I'm not gonna kill. I'm not gonna kill. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not insane. He starts bashing himself in his face. And he starts bleeding. I'm not insane. And all of a sudden he gets out. He goes, all right, guys, you can go. I got this. It's on me now. I'm like, that's how I feel when I go to haunts. Like I get in costume. I get in character. I'm a method actor.
Yeah.
I'm like, huh. But the whole concept of
this is what's going on with you.
All right. So back to the topic.
The topic at hand. The reason I bring this up, though, is Jamie Lee Curtis is coming back as Halloween. I'm very happy she's back. I think
she's going to be in the next movie.
Yes, it's going to be a good movie.
She got killed in this.
Nope, didn't exist.
Yeah, they're getting rid. Man. They're getting rid of that from H2O and up is no longer part of the canon.
Didn't exist. Don't just take that out of your head.
Okay.
It's not there. So he's still there. But the problem I have is the remake reboot situation. This is the reason why I bring it up, because Halloween's doing it now. Texas Chainsaw Massacre has done it so many times.
They've overdone it.
They overdone it that it's become dry. It's so dry that it's ridiculous. Like, they're coming out Leatherface next month. And
I saw the one where the girl was his cousin or something like that.
Yep, that's the last one.
And then so he's not even a bad guy in it.
Yep, he's supposed to be the...
How does that work?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's weird. It is weird. I find it weird too.
So what are they gonna do with this next Halloween movie?
It's supposed to, like I said, you're following after 5, and then it's I don't know. I don't like the reboot remake situation. I don't like it because they're doing Leatherface. They're trying to do it with Jason Voorhees and Nightmare on Elm Street again. Now, my question to Nate, Zerber over here and Mr. Camper here, have you seen both versions of Nightmare on Elm Street, like the original Robert Englund and then the Jackie O'Hurley? I'm probably saying it wrong. Have you seen both versions? Because I prefer Robert Englund for the original, but I like the remake because it felt real. Like he was a
There was a remake.
Well, yeah, but
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes,
there was.
He felt like a real burn victim. It looked exactly like a burn victim, and actually it felt like he was a real creep child molester from a kindergarten school.
Yeah,
and it felt like real life. Like this could really like be like, wow.
But that's how I felt about the Halloween reboot by Rob Zombie and the the Friday the 13th by Rob Zombie. That's how I felt with both those as well.
You don't understand what you said.
Did you hear that?
Zombie.
And Friday the 13th done by Rob Zombie.
Friday the 13th was done by Rob Zombie.
That was like a drum roll, man.
No, the Friday the 13th remake I did not like in my book, because the Friday the 13th remake was 3 movies in one. It was Friday the 13th Part 1, Part 2, Part 3.
Oh yeah, it was.
Because it has the mother in the beginning, it has Jason as a kid, then it has Jason in a bag mask, Jason without the mask, Jason with the hockey mask, and then Jason's dead. I'm like, wait, no.
I don't know. I didn't. Yeah, but the Halloween one had him as a real disturbed child,
and I like that.
Who turned into a psychopath.
Yeah, he was damaged. He was like damaged goods because his mother was always working, his father was abusive, his sister was a she was always out doing stuff with guys, and he was always the forgotten kid, and that one made him snap. And
he killed his mother, right?
He didn't kill his mother. His mother, she killed herself in the second one. In the end, because he was in the because she had flashbacks later, and I didn't like the second from Rob Zombie Halloween so much. I felt it was good, but it wasn't great. It wasn't up par to the first one. Like the first one was really good. The second one was kind of, I guess I could use subpar. That's the word I'm looking for.
You like them?
Yeah, I liked them both.
It was too much.
Rob Zombie. You like this Rob Zombie?
Oh yeah, I like.
Well, I loved Rob Zombie too. The only one I didn't like out of all his films was Lord of Salem. I didn't like that one, but I do really like the movie 31 the best, because who in their right mind puts into thought process a Nazi midget and puts it into a movie, and he's running around singing all the German songs, and he's running around with a knife chasing you. I'm like, this is like straight out of like a movie. Wow, I can't believe it.
So back to Halloween. Now the only thing is though with me in this Halloween series is, I liked H2O, which is the one they're stopping at, because this continue after The Curse of Michael Myers, which is the 6th movie. So it's going to continue where that left off, obviously. And H2O was good, but if they take it in a different direction, they do something different, and if it's well done, I can understand, because at some point you got to realize what in the coin of phrase that's been around for a while is jump a shark.
Yeah.
Which I personally think, like Friday the 13th did, after Jason Goes to Hell, they jumped the shark. They did Freddy versus Jason. They did Jason X, which was horrible.
Well,
they did all these Freddy versus Jason was cool. The idea just wasn't part of the story.
No, you had the order mixed up here. It was Freddy. Jason Goes to Hell. Then it was Jason X, Freddy versus Jason, and then.
Well, I'm knowing about timeline wise.
Oh, timeline wise. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I thought Jason X was decent. I
It
thought
was
it's
fun. I watched that one. It was funny.
It was more of a parody
Yeah.
of the Jason movies
But
than
you-
it was of a Jason
But
movie.
there is one space horror movie that does horrible. You know what it is?
The Leprechaun one?
Leprechaun in
Yeah,
space.
that was horrible too.
There's a Leprechauns because there was one with Dracula in space.
Oh, Dracula 3000.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh
Everybody,
god.
look, the monsters are getting off the planet quicker than we are.
But anyways, the Halloween break. I get it. I'm sorry.
What is
I'm
it, boy?
caught up on
Investments.
horror this month, and you already know why, because I'm a
Yeah.
haunter. But I do feel, like I said, with the Halloween remake, I think it's gonna be good. But I just don't like how they're cutting certain portions out. H2O was classic. I love it. Resurrection was good
Has anybody explained why Jason doesn't die?
because he has regeneration powers.
Okay, when did that happen?
That happened. Oh, good
The
Lord.
fourth movie?
The fourth movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Jason was just this kid that grew up jacked up. He killed his sister, didn't he?
No, he was
He
killed.
drowned.
Oh, Friday the 13th.
Yeah, he drowned.
Okay.
He drowned in a
I remember
lake
he drowned.
because-
he was a like a retarded kid or something was wrong with him, and he drowned at camp, and the counselors were all making out with each other, so they
was
couldn't pay attention
deformed.
to him. He was deformed, and he drowns. And in the first movie, his mother is the one that's killing everybody.
Yeah,
Yes.
and that's
And
why.
that's that.
Yeah,
She blamed the counselors for it.
Right, and I
happening.
get that, and I can see that. So she killed everybody. So now, how does Jason come out of? How is he alive? And how come he doesn't die?
there's only one way to kill Jason, and it's done by and Jason goes to hell.
Yeah.
You only a Voorhees can kill a Voorhees.
Well, shut my mouth.
So he can die, but it wasn't told until Jason goes to hell. But yeah,
How did he become invincible though?
They just saw a way to make a bunch
they
of movies.
again
That's all.
these are ways that we are not foretold. We're not told
Okay.
how he becomes invincible.
Then
Just
why
like
doesn't Michael Myers die?
they chopped off Michael Myers' head in one of the films, and he's still alive.
How
Yeah.
come he's not dying? And I get that
Oh,
he
it was
was.
one of the security guards instead.
No,
or
he's the one that
something.
killed his sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause she was, making out with somebody, or whatever.
Yeah.
I can see him growing up to be a psychopath, but where does this, this
Mystical
supernatural
stuff,
this
yeah.
zombie I don't die stuff come into play? It had a real good psychological thriller, and I get that he was nuts and he escaped from an asylum, and he was a hard kill. Okay, I get that, but
They ruined
now
it
he
with his
doesn't
mysticism.
die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just part of that's slasher films out. They're all like
Well, and
that.
that's why I feel like the Rob Zombie Michael Myers really feels better compared to the original, because he does get hurt.
Yeah.
He does have human emotions. He does have the characteristics of what you and I would if we were a serial killer. Not really, but yeah, if we were a serial killer, we would have those characteristics.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's not superhuman.
Yeah.
No.
He's just killing folks.
He's just
He's nuts.
he is a fully statured guy
Yeah.
with long hair, and he can be hurt, but it takes a lot to hurt a fully statured man.
And just a little fact about
Police. They
Halloween.
have a guy that's a potential serial killer.
Yeah.
I think.
Anyway, so little fact about actually Halloween
Yeah.
remake, the Rob Zombie remake, the fight scene in the bathroom with Michael Myers and I forget the other guy's name. That fight scene was really done. They were trying to get the scene shot right, and they did it 3 or 4 takes. And the 2 guys that were doing the scene, they said, "Just let us fight it out," because they were both stunt guys. They were like, "We can take it. Just let us fight. Actually fight." And they did, and they filmed it, and it came out perfect.
They had a fight.
Yeah,
They really fought.
The scenes
Just
where they
decided to go at it
actually
with each other.
Yeah, they said, "Let us just we can take it. So let's
Well,
beat the hell out of each other."
the scenes where they actually do the real stunts are were good, like Rocky Balboa.
Yeah.
A lot of those scenes they actually punched each other. That's how it was a club. They
Yeah.
said that in order to get into the club, you have to let someone punch you. Rocky Balboa got knocked out by one of the people who was there. The tall Russian dude, he got knocked out just to be part of the club for Rocky. You're
Wow.
not allowed in the Rocky club until you get knocked out by somebody.